Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out what I have to say. If you are a return subscriber, thank you so much for coming back by. So let me get right to it. So I am obviously dressed. I don't know if you guys can see. I am dressed different. I am in scrubs today. Red scrubs because it still applies to Remy Girls. But I'm coming today a little different. And the reason why I'm coming a little different is because I have an important topic that I want to talk about. And it is hair loss. I know that Remy Girls talks a lot about hair, wigs, and weave, and even adhesive and lashes. But I don't know if you all know this or not, but we're really big in giving back. And so I started a nonprofit back in 2015, and it wasn't something that I set out to do, to be honest. I just wanted to give back. And giving back was, I found in the midst of everything, it was really my happy place. Now, don't get me wrong. I love hair extensions. I love everything about it. I love learning. I love doing. I love everything about it. But there is such an underserviced community when it comes to hair loss. And so I want to touch on that for a bit. Well, actually, that's what this video is about. So I want to get back to giving back. And our nonprofit is the Sharon Elaine Foundation. And that was named after my mom. She had ovarian cancer. And when she was going through her fight, she did not want to wear a wig. My mom was very strong. And she ended up losing her battle to ovarian cancer, but she had strength in the midst of it all. Very God-fearing woman. I don't know if you all are spiritual, but my mom was very God-fearing. And just to watch what she was going through, you know, it really broke me in ways that I wouldn't wish on anyone to have to experience, especially for their parents, and especially at such a young age. And I took all of that in. And when I really propelled my hair business, I wanted to give back. And so when I first opened up my brick and mortar, I was like, what can I do to give back? Like, I don't know what to do to give back, but I just wanted to reach out to my local community at the time. And I wanted to tell them, like, hey, we're here and we are a part of the community. What can we do? And I was like, I have hair. Like, I have hair. What can I do? And ding, the light bulb went off. And it went off in a way that was never expected. So we were looking to give away 10 wigs. And it was so hard for us to give away 10 wigs originally because there weren't people around just, you know, into wigs like that. Like, wigs is normal now. Like, it's really, really normal now. But before, we were like, who do we give these wigs to? How can we give these wigs away? And so we started to reach out to the oncologists and the cancer doctors and everyone in that arena. And again, just me wanting to give back, I end up going to my church that I grew up in, and I asked the pastor's assistants, could I put a bulletin, an announcement in the bulletin about an event we were having that we were giving away wigs to cancer patients and survivors. And I thought it was just something I was doing at the time, but it actually turned into a ministry. That's what my pastor, she's gone on now, but that's what my pastor said. And I was just like, wow, I didn't think of it that way. So I started this journey on learning more and more about wigs and just wanting to give back. And I said all that to say this. We are now on a path to get back to what we used to do, because we have not worked our nonprofit in so long. Just so many things have gone on in my personal life. If you guys have watched the previous videos, so many things have gone on. But we are getting back to basics. And one of our basics is helping our community. And so I want to just come on today and talk about that, because hair loss when it comes to cancer, whether it comes to alopecia. My daughter was recently diagnosed with lupus, so you can lose your hair. She lost a ton of hair. My daughter's hair naturally looks like this. I'm wearing hair extensions, but her hair is naturally like this. And I remember one day she had taken her braids out. We had just kind of started treatment, and she took her braids out, and I was at home, and she sent me a text message, and she was like, Mom, she sends me this text message, and she's like, Mom, all of my hair has come out. And, you know, as a parent, or if you're a parent, you can't panic in that moment. And when she sent me the message, she sent me a picture of her hair. It was like a glob of hair like this big. And I just wanted to break down and cry, because the treatment that she was going through for her lupus treatment had resulted in massive hair loss and thinning. And so I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, now I have to start making wigs for my kid. So I said all that to say that making wigs, I enjoy doing them. I have a passion for people looking good, and I love to get their reactions to them looking good. But my happy place, my true happy place, is with my patients and my survivors and those stories, and hearing those people say, I look like myself. I feel better because I look like myself. You know, I fortunate enough to not have any suppressed immune systems or anything like that, but I've seen the patients and how they deal with hair loss. And so I am now committed to going back to working more diligently for our nonprofit side. And I'm going to put something together. I'm not going to announce it in this video. I just want to give a bit of a backstory. I'm going to put something together going forward. So month over, I make sure that not only does Remy Girls recognize a need in the community for hair loss patients or survivors, women, but to also get reacquainted with the nonprofit and really bring more awareness to it, because I don't want people to think that they're alone. There's help out here, and currently we are working to get all of our ducks in a row so that we can be able to accept health insurance for those whose medical insurance does cover your unit. It's called a cranioprosthesis, but we are working to get legitimized that we can get on the books as basically a vendor, so to speak. But the terminology, it's on my notepad over there, but the legal terminology is it's basically being a vendor, and I and my team will be able to service clients who have health insurance that will be able to cover the majority or partial cost for their wig unit, which is medically known as a cranioprosthesis. So I want to come on and talk about that. That's why I'm in my scrub, because usually when I am dealing with my patients, and I can't find another term right now, I'm just calling them patients. I usually wear my scrubs because it's not about how I look and being all glammed up. As a matter of fact, you probably see my hair coming apart in this video because I just did the 4-week update when it comes to the Infinity Hold lace glue. So I'm taking my adhesive off, but that's not important because so many people suffer from hair loss, and this message is for them. We are here to help you. We do have wigs for beginners, and we can hold your hand as best as we can and walk you through this process. So I wanted to come on and just talk specifically to the people. If you know someone or you're suffering from hair loss, please feel free to inbox us or reach out to our social platforms. Like I said, Remy Girls is one, and then our nonprofit side is the Sharon Elaine Foundation, which we're working to get the site back online. Like I said, said, we haven't touched it in some time. When I took time off, I literally took time off from everything. And, you know, sometimes the ship doesn't move without the captain. So that's where we are. But like I said, I am committed to getting back to work and being here to help you. So thank you for stopping by. If you are new to the channel, please don't be a stranger. Make sure you subscribe. If you're a return subscriber, thank you. I love you. And until next time, ciao.